I'm starting recording now. So, incident response framework is which will help you to organize things, okay, to respond faster, okay, and you need to be responding in a similar fashion. You should not be doing of your own. So, what steps you have to follow, how you need to do. There should be a consistency across all the teams here, all the team members. Let's say you have a some server is down, okay, server is impacted, your VM is down. So you need to follow the playbook here. So these steps you need to do. You should not be checking of your own. You don't use your way of investigation. You just check whether these parameters you have uh, checked or not. Regardless who is in the shift or who is working on it, you should be in a consistent mode. Okay. See, this is why you need a framework for this. So you should be responding in such a way. Okay. So this we covered it in the playbook. Every responder follows the same playbook. Okay. So no one is going to give a different reason here. Okay. So and defensibility, okay, documented phase, support audits, regulators and legal reviews. Okay, if how you have responded it, so we have all audited it. This is our process. These are our regulations. This is our standard, and this is the legal requirement. This is what we have supposed to do. Okay, everything we have documented it so that nobody can question us. That's why you need a framework. Okay, and you have continuous improvement here. So once you are done with that, you are getting a different type of incidents, okay, or events. So how you are going to continuously improve it? Okay, last time you have faced one issue, so next time you should not get that issue. What you are going to do? How you are going to improve? So you should not be stopping at here. Then you will be keep on. Once you learn the lesson, you will take this feedback, okay, and you will prepare for the next incident. Okay, next time you are not going to repeat the same mistake. Okay, that's how you will be doing it in a structured way. Okay, now you have a NIST model here, NIST. Okay, so where you will be handling your computer security incidents. So how you will handle the incidents here with respect to security here. So whenever we talk about incident here, it will be related to security, not in a general incident. Let's say even if the server goes down also, that we will call it as an incident. Okay. So here, if we are talking in a terms of security, you will talk about this is with respect to security here, security incident. Okay. So here in a broader phase, you will have 4 phases. How well you are prepared, what is your preparation, then your detection, how you are going to detect it, and then how you are going to analyze that, then your containment, okay, what you are going to do it once you detect it, how you are going to eradicate it, remove it. Okay, once you remove it, how you are going to recover it. This is your containment, eradication and recovery phase. Okay, what is the root cause, how you are going to limit the damage, so how you are going to restore the services back to normal operation. Once you have recovered it, what you have learned from this incident, after this incident what you learned, so that you will capture the lesson. Okay, then you will take that improvement what has to be done. So you will prepare a feedback, you will have an improvement plan, and then you will go back and then you will do the improvements in the process. Okay, so now we have SANS model here. So these are the 4 phases. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is NIST model. Okay, so now we have here SANS model. Okay, so this is where you will be preparing identification and then your containment, eradication and recovery. So that is very simplified manner here. In the NIST you will be doing preparation, detection and analysis. Okay, so here your preparation, detection and analysis. Okay, so you are doing it only identifying. Okay, you are detecting it here. Okay, so here in the 3 phases, containment, eradication and recovery, these are all separate. So in that model you are just combining all these phases in one. Okay, so in this model you will have multiple teams working on this. So preparation will be done by one team, identification done by one team, containment, eradication, recovery. Let's say lessons learned. Let's say this area only managers will see. Okay, let's say these 2 areas, eradication and recovery, that architect levels are going to do. So I am just giving you an example. This is not how it works. Let's say this is L1 or L2 who is going to do this. Okay, so I am just giving you an example how these models will be executed step by step in the incident. Okay, let's say you got a virus. Okay, so what are the policies, what are the tools, how we have to deal with that particular type of virus? Okay, do we have any training on that, how to respond it? So we have a 0-day attack. Okay, how well the team is prepared for this? Okay, that is the preparation. Let's say the attack is happening here. You identified like all the database servers are getting impacted. So you detected it and you want to confirm that. Okay, that incident has occurred. Now it is impacting on all the applications, like they are not able to read it or write into the database. Okay, now you identified, yes, this is the legitimate incident. This is true positive. Okay, now you are doing a containment here. How you want to isolate it? You want to stop that or you want to isolate? How you want to do a containment here? You want to stop the business, how you want to do? Okay, then after you are isolating that, how you are going to remove the malware or any backdoors are installed. Or what is the root cause for that? Where it from where this virus came? Whether someone has clicked the link from Gmail or through Hotmail, or someone has connected their USB pen drive or hard drive. What is the root cause of this virus or malware? How it came in? Okay, So then you identify, then you recover it, then you restore it from the backup. Once you validate it, okay, everything is now healthy. Now you are putting everything into production now. Okay, now they are going into the business now. So in the root cause, you will know, okay, what is the problem. So you will review the response and you will update the playbook here. Okay, so nobody should be getting their pen drives or personal laptops. They should not be connecting to the corporate network, or they should not remove antivirus, or some whatever the root cause is, you will get that updated in the playbook here. Okay, then you will follow that instruction. That is the model here. Either you follow in the NIST model or you follow in the SANS model. Okay, so then we will be doing the side to side comparison of these two here. Okay, so preparation, you will build the plan, you will build the team, and you will get the right tools before the incident. So you get prepared for that. Okay, then you have a detection and analysis. So in SANS you will have a detection. Same here, you will detect it, you will validate it, and you will detect that scope. Okay, let's say this is the latest virus. So we cannot do anything. We will ask the vendor whether it is McAfee or Kaspersky or any other vendor who is involved in the threat analysis. We will give this to that person. Let them do that. So that scope is not within the organization. This is the scope of the vendor. Okay. Now this comes under the NIST. Now you have containment, eradication and recovery. So here you have all these three phases combined here in NIST. Okay, whereas in SANS you have all divided here. You have separate containment, you have eradication separate, and you have recovery also separate. Okay, so this is just a framework here, mapping. Okay, so now after that, what have you learned? What are your lessons that you learned? That is your post incident, how you are going to improve your playbook. It should not happen again. So that's what you will be doing it in the in your continuous improvement. Okay, so now the difference is NIST is mostly at the government standard. Okay, at the regulatory standard. So where you need to be having a compliance here. This is the compliance framework here. Okay, whether you are HIPAA standard, SOX standard, or PCI DSS, so you need to compile with this particular standard. So these are you will have 4 phases here. It will be favored for writing your policies for audit purpose, and for documentation this will be used. Okay, this is SANS is particularly from an institute. Okay, you will have a SANS institute. So this is mostly used for training purpose. Okay, you will get it online courses also by SANS Institute. So one student asked me, I know all this, whatever I was presenting, I know this. Okay. Then I told, see, you need to do a SANS Institute training. So if you want to dive deeper into one aspect, he was asking me about more on the Metasploit. Then I told, see, you need to do a course separately only on the Metasploit, which will be having a course from SANS Institute. So these guys will be crafting the course and you will get an advanced knowledge. Okay, this is a training institute. Okay, so that is the difference between these two. Okay, so NIST is for governance. Okay, you need to treat it as a cycle. Okay, not as a line. Okay, everything it should be in a circle. Okay, in cycle you should be treating it. Once you take the feedback, then you need to modify or you need to do a modification in your run book. Okay, SANS is for the run books here. So run book you will have a detailed steps here. So whereas your playbook will be having your roles defined. Okay, this will be targeting NIST will be targeting your playbooks. Okay, SANS will be targeting your run books. That is the difference here. If you want to ask, if you look from an interview perspective, then this will be the answer here. So you will have, let me open up this content here. So we covered on these two topics. Okay. Preparation, detection, containment, eradication, recovery and lessons learned. And then SANS model here, both comparison, what are this? And then we will be having communication plans, escalation path, stakeholder management, how you are going to handle the evidence, and then chain of custody. This will be helpful for even forensic also. What are the legal consideration? So this we will complete it, the incident response life cycle. Okay. So now the first two we have done that section. Now we are coming here. What is your incident response life cycle framework here? Okay. What is your communication and escalation path? Escalation is like you will reach one manager. Okay, your manager you will reach. Let's say you want to reach to a network guy. Okay, that guy is not reachable. Okay, so what you will do? You will reach his manager. Okay, your guy is not responding, he is not picking up the call. We need someone from your team. Can you please assist me now? So that manager is also not responding to the call. So what you will do? You will go above his to manager, your manager's manager. That network guy is not responding. You checked it with his manager. Manager is on leave. You check with his manager. That is called escalation path. Okay. You will be going until you get support. Okay. Then you have stakeholder management. So whom I have to contact? Who have I have to update? So you need to tell. Okay, if someone met with an accident, you have to inform their guardians or their parents that so and so he has met with an accident. Can you please come over here? He is being treated at this hospital. So that is something like a stakeholder management. Then how you are handling the incident here? How you are handling the evidence? So what is the custody of it? Who has that custody? Who has that files? Where is that evidence? Okay. So this we will also see it. Okay. Preserving forensic integrity from collection to courtroom. So you collected the data, it should not be tampered. Okay. before you submit it to the court, it should be intact. What are your legal regulations and what is your regulatory consideration? Okay, so these are the statistics. We will not go. So this is how we will do. So first you will be preparing here, then you have identification, the containment here. So you have done the containment, okay, done. So now I am removing this eradication here. So this is a different phase. Let's say these three are done by one team. Okay, this is done by one team. Okay, or else these two are done by one team. Lessons learned, this will be updated by the manager. Okay. Now this is your preparation, how you are preparing. You are doing a playbooks and runbooks. You are documenting testing procedures. How you have to classify the incidents here. Okay, whether this is a ransomware, whether this is exfiltration, or whether this is a worm attack, all you will be doing it. Okay, what are the tools and your visibility? Okay, what are the tools that you are using for EDR? What is your EDR tool? What is EDR doing there? Okay, did it detected that incident, or whether antivirus detected it? Which tool got detected it? Okay, so whether your logs are they in the SIEM, whether this is captured in the SIEM. Okay, are there any network tabs here, whether there is any network activity, whether you got these captured in the at the network side. Okay, so what are the forensic imaging tools that are deployed here? If I want to capture it and evidence, how I can capture it and validate it for a advanced investigation. Okay, these are all the preparation. Tabletop means I will come and execute it at any table here. I will select one guy. Okay, you show me all whatever you are doing. Can you open up all these files that you are having? Okay, can you show me your antivirus, whether it is updated? So those are all your tabletop exercises. Okay. Retainers and contacts. Okay, so do you have any forensic agreements, whether you are having any tie-ups with the external vendor where they can come and investigate? So these are the contacts. This is all at the preparation stage. Then you are doing an identification here, alert and alert triage. Okay, so how you are being alerted through SIEM or EDR alerts? Are you doing any correlated here? Okay, so like it is coming from the network and then it is also coming from the desktop and laptop all at once. So are you validating it, whether any ruling out false positive? Is it normal? Okay, this is normal behavior. See, we have deployed a application. Okay, application will collect all the data here. This is normal behavior. Okay, this is false positive. You don't have to worry. Okay, simply it is telling like the server is under attack because we have deployed the application. This is how it works. Okay, are you rolled out this false positive? Yes, we have not deployed any application. Okay, so are you determining the scope where these have to be investigated? Which systems? Web servers, application, database, Linux, Windows. where we have to determine it. Okay, what is the data? So who are impacted? Which users are impacted? All Middle East users are impacted. Okay. Okay, then we will see it. Okay, the scope is this much. Okay, what is the severity classification? Okay, only users are impacted. Okay, they cannot work, they cannot do development. Our business is running. Okay, let's say our factories are running fine. Okay, we are able to manufacture. There is no impact on the manufacturing. Only we are losing the human hours where the developers cannot work. That is the impact. Okay. So evidence preservation, how you are going to preserve the evidence before the regulatory clock start ticking. Okay. So you have to capture the data. Means data will be changing very fast. Okay, you need to capture it and you have to preserve it for the evidence. Okay, this is all at the evidence identification part. Okay, so how is your containment? What you are going to do a containment here? Okay, so how you are going to isolate it via network segmentation? Okay, how you have done it? Whether you have done a permanent or temporary. So development is separate, staging is separate, and then production is separate. Okay, so how you have separated your network? So have you disabled any compromised accounts? Okay, so are you going to rotate your passwords? So your password should not be same for more than 4 hours. Your credentials, your password should be rotating. Okay, so that the compromised accounts cannot be used it for further attacks. So are you blocking any malicious IP? Okay, we are getting all the attacks from the Chinese region. Okay, and domains at the particular area like app.xyz.com is being attacked. Okay, web.xyz.com is fine. Okay, only we are getting a attack on apps because there is a loophole in that. Okay, how you are going to preserve the evidence before the changes are going to happen? Whether the advisory has deleting the log so that it is hard to trace. How you have captured that? Okay, that is your short term. How you are doing it in a long term? Okay, so are you applying any firewall rules? Are you compensating any new rules? Or are you applying any temporary patches? So how you are going to do it? So are you maintaining any business continuity plan? Yesterday we saw, day before yesterday I guess, you saw that BCP planning and DR. Okay, do you have any such plans? While you are doing an eradication, okay, let's say the site we will turn it off, let you start a BCP plan, we will clean up everything here, let business fall back here once this is clean. Okay, now are you going to increase any monitoring? Okay, whether you are still trusting your monitoring systems, how you are going to do it? Okay, this is your long term containment. Then you are doing a eradication here. So how you are going to eradicate it? How you are going to remove that particular malware or whatever that is installed, your backdoors, unauthorized accounts, how you are going to do? Whether you are going to block it, remove it, or you are going to remove those affected systems or servers. Okay, So how you are going to do? So are you doing any misconfiguration? Are you done with any misconfiguration that has enabled the access? So what is the gap? Okay. So how are you going to compensate those controls? Okay. So where this same attack vector should not be used again. What are the measures that you are going to use? Okay. So once you have done the hardening, okay, you will validate it. Okay. Now there is no remains of the virus. Or you have done the hardening part, you have tightened all the screws now. Now you are moving to the recovery now. Okay. So now you are recovering it from the phased manner. Okay. So you will return the system into a production here one by one, not all at once. One by one you will be bringing in the services now. Now you will be doing a tight-end monitoring here. Okay. So you will monitor the logs more often now on the recovered systems. So then you will see that you will ask business, you will confirm everything is up and running as expected. Okay. So you will see all that services are running fine. Then you will inform the business, okay, we are good. We will call it as a BAU activity, business as usual. Okay. So once you validate all that, you will go ahead and tell the business, we are good to start this now. You can put those services in production now. We are good. Once all the business stakeholders will give sign off, okay, now we have good, now everything is running fine. Okay. Then your restoration will complete. So business has to give sign off. Okay, we are good with that. Then you will tell that it is recovered completely. So once it is recovered, now you will document everything now. Okay, you will document what are the days, in how many days you are going to close this root cause analysis. So from where this originated, what are the loopholes, how it happened, where it happened. You will track all that MTDD and MTTR. Okay, this we will see it in the DR class. What are these? Okay, how you are going to measure this. Then you will update the playbook here. Okay, so you will get it all the playbooks updated. Means you are going to update the roles here. So these roles, these guys should be performing that. So once the playbook is updated, then you will go for further actions. Okay. So now the communication plan here. Okay. So how you are going to communicate these incident? Okay, you got the detection here. Okay. So what is the escalation flow here? So now you got it escalation. How once the incident is detected, your incident response lead or the incident response command, how you are going to communicate. Internal stakeholders, your managers, all that, legal team, all that. Okay. External communication, customer, let's say You are working for a production factory, the production got impacted, then you will contact the customer, like we are facing a virus attack, so we are working on that. You will inform internal managers and your external communication, like customers. Let's say you are working for XYZ company and XYZ company is working for Kia. Okay, now you are monitoring the Kia manufacturing car unit. Okay, so there is an outbreak of virus and all the machines stopped working. So you will inform your XYZ stakeholders, your managers, your legal team, all that you will inform. Then you will inform customer also, like Kia management, all their regulatory, and then they will inform the media, like this is what is happening inside. Okay. So accuracy over speed. Okay, you need to confirm the facts only. So you should not be telling, okay, maybe we have some issue, maybe that will happen, this might have happened. You should not having any speculation. It should be very clear. It should be accurate. If you are not clear, you will not communicate. Single source of truth. Okay. So you will be telling only one thing here. One voice should go. Okay. One coordinating voice control all the incident messages. One should be informing everything. Not 2 or 3 people, one guy will be informing that whatever is happening. Need to know discipline. Okay. So you will be sharing those details shared by role. So my job is this much, I will do only this much, that's it. I will not do more than this, that is my scope. I am not supposed to do this thing or tell this thing. Okay. So that is my role. I am not going to broadcast the entire world or entire organization. So my job is just to inform my lead, that's it. So that is the lead role, what he has to inform, he has to inform. Okay. Then you will use the pre-approved template. Okay. So you will be using your language. You will not use your own template. Sir, all the servers are dash dash dash. You will not use any own set of language. So you will have your templates, how to notify. My apologies. We are sorry that to inform with the grievance. All that you will have a template so that it will look very formal. Okay. So this is how you will be doing the communication here. Okay. So then you have a escalation path. Escalation means how you are going one level above. That is your escalation path. How you are going to manage that. Okay. So severity level 1. Okay. So 1 you have severity level. So you will be response time should be within 15 minutes. It's very critical, and you need to tell that data is being transferred to other location, or any active ransomware attack. Okay. So all these teams need to be notified immediately, and you should be immediately response within 15 minutes. You should not be taking a break. Okay, let's have some tea and sutta. Okay, we'll come and work later. Okay, where you will get penalties for this. Okay, you should be response. You will doing a response here. You will notify and you will start working. So if the severity is high, okay, within 1 hour you should be responding. So I am working on that. So this is what you got a compromise on the servers here. Okay, only on a single server. Okay, you will inform these guys. So medium here, you got a suspicious activity. Okay, you will inform that particular server owner. Okay, now you got a very low, some policy violation. Okay, you still have 24 hours to work on it. Okay, that is your escalation path and your response tempo and who gets pulled in. Okay, so these guys all should be pulled into that particular incident. Okay, you need to inform these guys. Okay, this is what is happening in the organization. So they will notify and they will do their business response, how they have to do that. That is their communication plan. Okay, so now here stakeholder management. Okay, who are all the stakeholders? So your team, incident response team, and your SOC team. Okay, and then your leads, technical response. So who are going to coordinate with every work stream? Okay, you will have multiple teams. So who are all involved? You will be involving them. Okay, then you have executive leadership, where the leads will inform them. So you are not going to inform them. Your leads will be informing them, and you will be taking this decision. What to do? They will take the decision here. That is called as leadership. Then you will have a legal counsel. Okay, what has to be done? So what are the legal complications that we need to face? Okay, then the communication or control, how you have to send the message, who will send the message, what is the communication that we have to establish. Okay, now human resource, HR. Okay, so what is the insider threat we got? Okay, is it from the insider threat, or what are the personal matters? What are all those involved in this? If it is inside, then you will be involving all the HR resources. Then IT operations here. So these guys will be managing the complete infrastructure. Like they execute the containment here, patching and recovery. Just like we have done this, right? Here, containment, patching and recovery. Containment, patching and recovery. Okay, these three all done by your IT operations, not by SOC analyst. Okay, so you will identify them and you will tell the IT guy, okay, my job is to identify, you all do these three activities, we are not doing this. That is their job, IT operations. Okay, so these guys will be doing all the recovery and containment process. Now you will have a regulatory process here. What are the regulatory and regulations that are enforced, what we have to do. Okay, so if you want to inform any customer or third parties, let's say you are xyz.com who is supporting the servers, you have ABC Corp who is managing the network. That is your third party. Customer is Kia, third party is ABC Corp who is managing the network here. So you need to notify them. Okay, they are the contractual counterparts, because you need to also inform them so that they will also want to know what has happened. Okay, then how you are handling that evidence here. Okay, So you will take the write blockers here to capture all the evidence here without tampering the original media during the acquisition. So you will capture it with the write blockers. So all your metadata will be intact. It will not be tampered. Okay. Then you will check the cryptographic hashing here. At the source and target, you will check that whether they are same. Okay. So bit by bit imaging. Okay. So you will be working on the forensic copy, not on the original image. So you will document everything. This will be for the forensic part. Okay. So on the volatility part, this we have already covered in the volatility, like CPU and registers. The data here will be present only in milliseconds. So routing table and ARP cache here process state, it will be here until these get updated here. So maybe seconds to minutes, or sometimes it will be hours. Okay. And whatever is running inside the RAM here, memory running, so you will capture that. So this will be present until the server is turned off. So you will capture that as well. So you will capture the temporary file system or swap partition in Linux. Then disk data. Okay, this will be permanent until it is deleted. So you will have remote logs, backups and archival media. This is how your order of volatility. Okay, this will be seconds, milliseconds, seconds, minutes, or hours or reboot. And this one will be for hours, and this is activity based. Until you delete, the data will be here on the disk. Okay, this is order of volatility. Then your evidence of custody. Okay. So if you are collecting it as an evidence, okay, so you need to document it from where you collected, how you collected, how you preserved it. This should be documented, and you need to put it in a envelope, and you need to take it as a evidence here. Okay. So you see that evidence ID, description, then who collected it with his number, date and time. Okay. Then what is the location, what is the hash here. Okay. So I have transferred it to the particular guy into this forensic lab at this time. Okay. So that guy will be giving his log. Okay, I have analyzed and this is what we have done. All that it should be done so that it will be captured as an evidence. That is called as chain of custody. So this it will be helpful if you are into a forensic department. Okay. So now we will have legal and regulatory consideration. So you have GDPR, entire European Union. You need to notify the supervisory authority once there is a breach. Within 72 hours, you have to inform this. Okay. NIST 2, if you are into this regulation, you should be informing this incident within 24 hours, early warning, and within 72 hours you need to give me the full report. Okay. SEC, you have 4 business days. This is for US regulations or US public companies. Within 4 business days you need to disclose it. What it happened, how it happened, everything you need to give it in a materialistic form. This is how it happened. Now you have HIPAA, okay, your health care. Okay, if it is breaching more than 500 or more individuals, you have 60 days to inform or to notify this. Okay, you have financial sector, DORA. Okay, you have 4 hours. It should be immediately informed. Okay, then the legal team will come and then investigation, everything will happen in parallel. Okay, so this is how your legal and regulatory compilation consideration will be brought here. This is what we have learned it in the incident response life cycle. Okay, so now we have completed this one as well. Okay, so in next class what we will do, we will see it on the digital forensic. Okay, I think this we have covered it, the digital forensic and order of volatility, write blockers and forensic imaging. So you have this YouTube link, let me open. Only this part is done, disk forensic, memory analysis at high level. First 2 are done. Okay, then second 2 we will do it. Okay, disk forensic and log analysis and timeline reconstruction, and then we'll do network forensics. Okay, PCAP analysis also we done it. We'll see how we can capture this.